Hi everyone, welcome to Rapid Fire Wargaming, back after a long COVID layoff. Back doing what we love, playing 40k. We've got 2,000 points battle report, we've got Blood Angels, we've got the Death Guard, and we've got the lists coming up next.
Okay, so this is 1996 points of Blood Angels. It's a single battalion. It's led by Sanguinary Priest Brother Vetus. He's modelled in Terminator armour, but that's not a thing, so he just has a jump pack. He's been upgraded to be the Chief Apothecary, and he has the Selfless Healer Warlord trait, and I paid to give him an extra one, which is Rites of War. He also has a relic, which is Artificer armour, to give him the 2-up save and the 5-up invuln, which Terminator armour normally gives you. Next to him is a Librarian with jump pack. He has Null Zone and Psychic Fortress as his powers. He doesn't have any relics or anything like that. Troops is a 10-man unit of tactical marines with a heavy bolter and a multi-gun, and then 2 identical units of intercessors with chainswords on the sergeants there and there. In the elite slots, we've got 9 Sanguinary Guard, 5 with blades and 4 with fists, and then 7 tactical terminators with an assault cannon because they are cool. I paid CP to give the sergeant quake bolts, which is a bit of special issue war gear. And in the heavy slots, I've got a freshly painted lockdown paint job on this Land Raider Crusader because they are awesome. It has assault cannons and hurricane bolters and a multi-motor. And then 2 little old dreadnoughts that look very dated now, but they have multi-motors on and storm bolters, and 2 dedicated transports, which are Razorbacks with heavy bolters. And that, I think, is it.
Hello Death Guard fans, we have a single battalion for you today. We are running the Inexorable for that ferric goodness. We have 3 HQs to lead us out. The detachment today is led by a Demon Prince with wings, of course, why wouldn't you? With a Hellforged sword, which is so much better than the Talons these days. So as I say, he's got the Suppurating Plate relic, so he's got 2-up save. He's also got the Warlord trait, Revoltingly Resilient, so he has a 5-up shrug, so he should be pretty resilient today. We also have Typhus. What a boss. He comes as standard, as stock. I haven't given him any Warlord traits or anything. He's just as is. I also have the Malignant Plague Caster extraordinaire. Very, very useful little guy he is. Little psyker. He knows 2 powers, which I'll talk about more once we've sort of rolled up and deployed and so on and so forth. I've got 2 additional characters there on the side, a couple of elite slots. We've got a Foul Blightspawn there. He has the Revolting Stench Vats. That is a fantastic relic, and sort of allowing me to sort of declare which unit fights last on Tom's side. Really powerful in the right circumstances. We've also got the Tallyman there on the right. Not entirely sure how useful his +1 ability is going to be in this game, but he's a lovely CP regen. So hopefully he'll be be sort of giving me some of that sweet CP goodness. We've got, as we move over here, I'm just going to slightly pan up. We've got 4 Death Shroud Terminators, absolute monsters in combat if we can get them there. Really, really good little unit now. The champion has a relic. He has the Reaper of Glorious Entropy. So it's a super duper crazy mental Reaper, basically. Very, very dangerous stuff. We've got 3 Myphitic Blight Haulers, pretty much an all-star unit with the multi-motor increases, 2 shots per. Lovely unit, really durable. Also could hold its own in combat, really nice stuff. And then we've got 2 Hellbrutes at the back, Twin Las, Hellbrute Fists. Yep, do what they say on the tin. And then we've got 2 units of, or actually got 4 units of 5 Plague Marines. 2 of those units have Sergeants with Power Fists, 2 of those units have Sergeants with Plasma Guns, but everyone in the unit has a Blight Launcher, because why wouldn't you? Obviously, so going on sort of with the Blight Launcher, with the Plague Weapon theme, obviously my Tallyman has been given the Warlord trait Arch Contaminator, which obviously you would do for that reroll wounds goodness. So 2,000 points on the nose. I've actually thrown in a couple of pathogens as well for a bit of a laugh, why not? The Foul Blightspawn has the Viscous Death pathogen, which is allows him to reroll his d6, and the Warlord has the Unstable Sickness pathogen, which is essentially if his Hellforged sword does kill models on a 4+, the unit will take mortal wounds. So yeah, loads and loads of mortal wound output in this list. I'm looking forward to running it. Should be a great game. This really tight one. I think these are two really balanced lists. Looking forward to the off.
Hi guys, here just to go through the deployment. It's priority targets as a mission. We've got the Blood Angels deployed over here, behind all this lovely terrain and mat, which was kindly supplied by Game Mat EU. And we've got this new terrain from Battle Systems, a new company that supplies modular terrain, so it can all be broken down and rebuilt in all different shapes and sizes. We've got this, which is suitable for 40k, and we've also got stuff for Zone Mortalis and various skirmish games. If we come over to here, we've got the Death Guard, looking disgustingly resilient, and we've also just got our new bit of kit, haven't we, guys? Cheeky scoreboard. So on here, we're going to have the scores. So previously, we've lost a bit of track on the scores in the game. So hopefully, having this will sort of keep us a bit more informed of what's going on. As you can see there, we've got the secondaries all lined up there. So you can see the Death Guard chosen. Whilst we stand, we fight, spread the sickness and priority targets. And the Blood Angels have chosen assassinate, oath of moment and priority targets. So I think Danvers and Ross are going to do the roll to see who goes first.
Yep.
You ready for this one?
Best of luck.
No, you go, pal. You go.
Come on then.
A 3. Since it's mid-range. I feel like I can do this.
It's confidence, bold statement early on.
Oh,
yeah,
this happened last time. This happened last time.
Mate. You're doing me head in.
You go, Tom.
Oh! Oh, he's gone.
Oh! Off the table.
I was about to say something off the table.
This happened last game.
We're not doing
Do you
that.
remember that? Oh man. 6.
That's a 3 again. Oh god, how middle of the range. Middle of the...
Hey, some very energetic rolling. So, Sam's to go first, and we'll come back after his movement phase. So here we are after Ross's movement phase and command phase. Do you want to go through it, mate?
Yes, pal. So we have, in the command phase, obviously we've got the Tallyman on the board, so we've gained a command point. I've spent 3 before the game for extra relics and so on and so forth. So I've gone up to 1 for my command phase, and I rolled a 10 with my Tallyman in my command phase, so I get another CP, so I'm back up to 11. Movement-wise, yeah, pretty much just moved everything up the board. A lot of quite healthy advances. The Blight Haulers have kind of come around the right here to try and get a line on a couple of dreadnoughts and tanks. Hopefully I can pop something this turn. Thing is, there's quite a lot of line of sight blocking on the board, which is absolutely as it should be. It makes for a good game. So obviously I think I won't be able to do too much damage this turn, but anyway, I've made inroads towards the middle objective there, which I really want to kind of hold and keep. So yeah, just advance the load of the middle stuff. Hellbrutes just popped out, pop a few shots off, but yeah, I mean, let's say shooting phase coming up.
And then we've got your psychic phase before that, haven't we, mate?
That'd be ideal. Yeah, I'd quite like to do that. That's all right, if you don't mind.
Of course.
Right. So as I say, the Demon Prince, the Prince of Demons, is going to cast Miasma on the Death Shroud Terminators. Yes, he is on an 8. Cool. Typhus is going to cast Putrescent Vitality, also on the Death Shroud Terminators, which goes off on and it actually perils on himself. Do I wish to keep that? That's the $1 million question. Do I really want to keep a perils on Typhus? Not really.
Early doors.
It's early doors to take mortal wounds, isn't it? I'll keep it. I'll take the D3. That's annoying. That's 3.
Big 3.
Taking 3 on Typhus. Not ideal. Not ideal.
So the Death Shroud, as we can see, are at the front leading the charge.
Yep, they are. And obviously everything else is kind of like more offensive powers, so I can't do any more psychic. That's the end of the phase.
Okay, we'll come back once you decide where the shots are going, mate.
Awesome, mate. Awesome. Cheers, Tom. So starting on the right hand side here, we'll start with the Blight Haulers. They've got some line of sight on that dread there. That one actually has line of sight on that Razorback as well. So we're going to try and sort of pop some shots off. This is a whole unit; they're not individual, so I've got to declare all the shots. So just having to think about actually how to do that. Averages say with -1 to hit. We're just going to do everything into him. And for fast dice, we'll just do it all at the same time.
Yep.
Yeah, any
Sounds
strats,
good.
Tom?
So I use smoke screen, so he'll pop smoke, taking me down to 8. It's -1 to hit.
Cool. So just going to double check my ranges here because I want to make sure that I'm in. So I am. I'm in melter range.
Yeah.
Melter range, not melter range.
Yeah,
but
sure,
you know what I'm getting at. Cool. So we're going to be hitting on 4s here. I'm just going to do all the mighty melts at the same time because we're all firing at the same thing here. So 4s. That's a decent roll. Has to be said. That's just outrageous. And then we're going to do 3s here. Toughness 7. That's 4 where you don't get a save, and then it's going to be 4d6 damage. That's a very, very dead dreadnought.
Okay, nice. Does it go pop?
Does it go pop?
Yeah, not being range of those dudes. No, it doesn't.
It doesn't.
Cool. They've done their job. That's largely what I expected them to do. I can move straight on if you like, mate.
Yeah, we'll keep it going.
Twin las here into your intercessors.
So we've got the las cannon from the Hellbrute down there.
Yep. Okay, just a couple of shots. All you can see. Hitting on 3s. Double miss. Then I can continue. On the far side, down there, Tom.
Yep.
You've got a Hellbrute there that can see right down into the Razorback. If you can see.
Yep.
That's it. As beautifully displayed by Tom in one of the campest demonstrations that anyone's ever seen. Where would you like to roll these dice, Tom?
Anyway, over here, mate, please.
Lovely. We're going to be hitting on 3s. We've hit twice. Strength 9. 3s again. That is 1 wound at -3.
6 up.
No. And we have d6 damage. For 6. That is 6 wounds on your Razorback, my friend.
Very nice. All right.
So back there, Roscoe, that's the end of your shooting phase. One thing we did forget to mention was one of Ross's secondaries is spread the sickness, and we did say off camera we was going to do it, and he's done that on this objective here, and this objective over here. So as there's no charges,
but obviously we spread the sickness. Obviously, just to I need to do the mortal wounds. Which is like the rule for it. So on that unit there, they take D3. They take 1 mortal wound. And this unit over here takes 3 mortal wounds. Unfortunately, that kills 1 and puts 1 on 1 wound.
Okay, I think is that the end of your turn, mate?
It is indeed.
And we'll come back with Tom's movement phase.
All right.
Here we are, Tom. Back over your movement phase.
Yes, that's right. What have I done? Sort of, didn't really know what I was doing. I've moved this guy out to shoot this.
It's a frank admission.
Because it's got a gun. And then move these so that they are out of line of sight of that Hellbrute, which they should have been originally. And move the guard around here for a counter punch at some point. This is all line of sight blocking, so I'm hoping they'll not get too shot up.
Yeah, like all line of sight blocking from here, so not much should be coming down your way from down here.
And then I brought the injured Razorback. I sort of tucked in there just for future something or others. I'm not sure, to reinforce his objective maybe. And then the tank out on its Todd around the corner because I was in space. Yeah, Land Raider Crusader. And that's it. The Librarian's sort of in the middle here. He's not in range. If I get Psycho Fortress off, the idea is it's going to protect the vehicles a little bit, but he's not in range of the Crusader, unfortunately.
Okay, do you want to go straight into your psychic phase, if you know what you're going to do?
Yes. What else shall I say? Oh yeah, Command Phase got a CP back, and this guy's going to use his Blood Chalice on the Sanguinary Guard. It won't really matter this turn, but I'm going to do it anyway, just on the off chance.
Cool.
What's it do?
Just puts him in the Assault Doctrine.
Cheeky.
Yeah. So as I say, it's unlikely to be useful this battle round, but you never know.
You never know. It's always good to have.
Okay. So Psychic. I'll start with Psychic Fortress, because why not? It needs to be a 6. It is a 10, so that's good. And then I will do nothing else, because Smite... Oh, actually, it's line of sight for Smite, isn't it? So I can't see anything anyway.
So I think you're out of 18 as well, mate.
Oh, yeah.
So, do you want to come back with your shooting phase?
Yeah, let's come back.
Shooting phase.
Shooting phase. So I should have mentioned in the command phase, I also put Wisdom of the Ancients on this guy, which basically gives him a reroll hit rolls of 1.
Yeah.
For this battle round, just because he's going to be dead soon, so I might as well use it. Okay, shooting. So yeah, I'll put his multi-melter into the Blight Haulers.
Do it, my friend.
And his Storm Bolter, because nothing else is in range.
Why not?
This is
Why the hell
3s.
not?
There's no minus to hit these guys.
Nope. Top roll, Tom. Top roll, Tex.
And so
it begins.
And Storm Bolters, which will all hit, obviously, because they're Storm Bolters. In fact, he's not even in range, is he?
24, yeah, easy.
Yeah, but vehicles don't get it, do they? Oh, Dreadnoughts do.
Dreadnoughts do.
Oh, sorry, mate.
sure.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right, that's fine. That's perfect.
Nonsense.
5.
So,
1 wound.
yep.
3 up. Fails it.
Oh yes.
Takes a wound.
Who needs
Takes a wound.
multi-motors?
So it's down to 7 on the back one.
Then I'll come round to the big guy, I think. And I will put the multi-motors into the Blight Lord Terminators, and everything else into that back squad of Plague Marines.
Yeah. Okay. So you're -1 here on the Death Shroud.
Oh yeah, okay.
Not Blight Lords, please don't.
It's alright. I won't roll 2 2s again.
Please
The
do.
Death Shroud.
2 3s would be hilarious. Oh, that's good. Oh, dude.
Do you want to see PB one of those?
Not really.
No. This is what happened. This happened last time.
Yeah, this is the curse.
Come on, Tom. I'm willing him on. Come on, the assault cannon.
Come on. Alright, assault cannons into those Flame Marines.
Into the Plague Marines. Do it.
See, that's what I need. Just lots of dice. That's better.
That's better. Right. And then we want 3 to win. That looks good. That looks
you
good.
in the heavy doctrine, I assume?
I am. So it's -2 on that.
But I will get a cover save.
Yeah, you will. There's +1.
So -1. So actually 4s essentially. How many, mate?
4 or 5.
5.
5 4-ups. Oof. 4 wounds, 2 die.
Cool. And then
Not a bad result from assault cannon.
I am not in bolter discipline range on that vehicle because they took it away from vehicles. So it's only 12 shots with the Hurricane bolters.
Not bad.
Right.
5s.
1, 2, 3, 5.
So no
No
behind
minus
is
on
there?
those.
So
No,
these are going to be 2-up saves.
Very good.
Possible.
All right, I'll have a little think and come back.
Okie dokie. Picking up pokey.
All right, so actually the only last thing that can see anything is the Razorback here, who's going to fire some shots into the Death Shroud.
Death Shroud Terminators, yeah.
I would have shot the Plague Marines, but they are currently untargetable.
Due to
Cloud of Flies.
Cloud of
The
Flies.
stinking cloud of flies. Okay, so
You'll be hitting on 4s.
okay,
And then winning on 4s again.
yeah, nothing.
Nothing. Oh, yuck. Unlucky, mate. Unlucky.
Is that your shooting phase?
It is.
And
it was
turn-
pretty.
and turn.
I would have called it an Alpha Strike probably.
Yeah,
It was so deadly.
Yeah.
So we're back after Ross's turn 2 movement phase.
Yeah. So in the command phase, I've used Cloud of Flies again on this unit here for 2 CP. So that's taken that off. But I got that 2 CP basically back by having a command point regenerated for the start of my phase, and obviously I rolled an 8 on the Tallyman roll as well. So basically I've offset those using Cloud of Flies with the 2 I got back anyway. So I'm currently down on 9 CPs. Moved basically into the board. The Death Shroud have moved in to hold the objective, along with a couple of characters, a unit of Plague Marines with Typhus and the Demon Prince sort of watching on, if you like. The Plague Marine unit is spreading the sickness. Actually opted to roll for it this time and managed to make a 5, so they have successfully done that. Over here, we've just kind of whipped round the flank a little bit here. Tried to put a lot of pressure on this Dreadnought. Hopefully, you can be removed. And then we've got a fairly lengthy charge in, but we'll give it a go anyway. But otherwise, yeah, there's quite a lot of shooting to come. Obviously, we're still holding on 1, 2, 3 objectives at the moment. Obviously, very nervous about the Sanguinary Guard counter charge, but we'll see how that goes.
Cool, and we've actually also totted up the scores
Yes.
in our stylish new scoreboard here. So Ross is on 13 points. He's got 10 for primary from turn 1. We score whilst we stand, we fight at the end of the game. Spread the sickness is also scored at the end of the game. And he got 3 points for priority targets. So, are you ready? Do you want to go straight into your psychic phase if you know what you're going to do?
Yeah, pretty happy with that, mate. Go for it. No worries. So again, the Demon Prince is going to chuck Miasma of Pestilence on the Death Shroud Terminators.
Right at the front here.
Yes, he is. Oh, sorry, mate. Do you want to? There's a few.
Don't worry.
Other things to come. Yeah, no worries. Fair enough. The Malignant Plaguecaster is going to go next. He's just going to chuck a Smite into the Rhino. Razorback, should I say?
There you go. Get down there.
That goes off on an 8 for D3 mortals. Now Tom will get a shrug on these.
Yeah, I've got to mention at
That's
the beginning
3.
of the game, I
3 mortals.
do have a Warlord Trait on the Librarian. It's called can't remember. Gives me a 5-up, feel no pain against mortal wounds, which doesn't do anything. So
that takes 3.
Yep. Cool.
I'm going continuing with the Plaguecaster. I'm going to do Putrescent Vitality on the Death Shroud. That actually fails. Moving into Typhus, again another smite. Goes off on a 10 for D3 for another 3.
Oh, 2 of those, which is nice.
So it's got 6 left. Cool. And Typhus's other power, I don't think it can be cast on vehicles. Let me check that one, Tom, and I'll come back to you.
We'll come back to that, mate. So that psychic power he was looking up for, what was it called?
Plague Wind.
So it can be cast on a vehicle?
Yeah, it's usually for hordes, that power, but as I say, it can be cast, so we'll try it anyway. Cast on an 8.
Might as well try and deny it for the last one.
Yep.
He does
cool. And then I think I literally roll 1 dice, and on a 6, which I don't get, it would have been a mortal wound.
Cool.
But that does nothing, so don't worry.
Do you want to go into a shooting phase?
Yeah, I'm going to shoot your phase, mate. Yeah, absolutely. We'll start over here. We're definitely interested in this bad boy over here. We're going to chuck 2 las cannons from that Hellbrute into that dreadnought there.
Okie
Okay.
doke.
I'll pop smoke. I know there's a lot going on
Pop
there,
smoke.
but might as well make it a bit harder.
All the cogs are turning.
Yeah, the cogs are turning. I'm thinking about stratagem because I've got a stratagem which can give Hellbrute a +1 to hit and to wound. I'm going to use that actually.
What strat is that called? Do you know?
Off the top of my head, I don't know. I think it's called Fire Frenzy. Is the one I'm thinking about.
Let's call it Fire Frenzy.
Fire Fever.
Fire Fever.
Death Guard Hellbrute +1 to hit and +1. So I'm negating your -1, so I'm hitting on 3s. Tom, where are you going to go, bro?
Go here, mate.
Go here. So 3s. No, it's not +1s here, not reroll ones. And then it's a 2 to wound because it's +1.
Now.
Yeah, so I get 1 wound, mate, and that's a 6 up. Oh, nicely done.
Man is hot.
Then we're going to do 2 Blight Launcher. This Blight Launcher is the only thing in range of this guy here. So we're going to do 2 shots. It's an assault weapon. So I'm hit on 3s.
-1.
Oh, we wouldn't matter anyway. Double 1.
Double one.
Okay, awesome. Not tremendous, but we'll go into this area here. We will chuck these 2 guys into him.
What, everything from them?
Everything from these 2. So that's 4 Mighty Melters and 2 missile launchers into this chap.
Mm-hmm.
And this guy is going to go into that Razorback. Okay.
Okey-doke.
We'll start with that first. Razorback. We'll hit on 3s.
Pause.
Is he -1?
Sorry.
No. So and this is going to be freeze to wound. We get 1 wound. You won't get a save.
I do go slightly.
It's not like Fortress. Quick shove. Yes.
Doesn't matter.
Sorry, buddy. And on a 6, he blows up. It's a 5.
5.
Missile launcher. Same target. Freeze. Hits. Freeze again. Another Psychic Fortress. He makes it. Big save. Big save.
Good save that time.
Nicely done. And then these 2, I might just do some fast dice here. So let's get 4 multi-melters on the go. We are -1 to hit, so we're going to be hitting on 4s. We've hit twice.
Will that pop smoke help you out there, Tom?
Yeah, massively. And then 3s to wound. 2 wounds, no save because these are melters. And now I'm in melter range here with new melter rules, so I'm getting +2 to these.
Yep.
It doesn't matter, he's dead anyway.
12 wounds.
12
And
wounds.
there's nothing in range of his 3-inch explosion. Well, anyway, just for lols. It's a 1.
Cool.
Does the opposite of exploding.
Yeah, he just crumples.
Boom.
Boom.
Cool. 2 dreads down.
We have been remembering the -1 damage on these, but it hasn't mattered so far because everything's been overkilling it. Considerably.
Yes. Very much so. Okay.
So, should we go over to this Hellbrute over here?
That'll help her over there. May as well chuck a few shots into the. Can you see? You can't Phil. Can you see that Razorback?
We'll have a look on camera.
Through the. I imagine not through the.
Do you know
Through the
what?
landy.
Do you know what? I think he can see that. He can see the gun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Might as well shoot what you can kill.
Yeah.
So as I say, 3s. I get 2 hits there. 3s again. That's 1 wound.
Nope.
First save. D6 damage. Or 6. The damage rolls have been nasty so far.
He does not blow up.
Does not blow up. And how many guys inside there, Tom?
5 guys in there.
Oof.
2 die.
2 cannot escape the wreckage.
Cool.
And then
this Blight Launcher here might as well just chuck a couple of shots into the into the bad
Landy.
one. The Landy. Now he is in Arch Contaminator range, so he will be re-rolling his wounds. So I will be hitting on 3s here. I do get 2 hits. I'll be wounding on 5s. If I can re-roll these because of Arch Contaminator.
Does that apply? Is that
Cool? Not that it matters. In fact, that's a great point. Arch Contaminator no longer applies with targets outside 12.
Oh, right. Brutal.
So that was actually an error by me. Not that it mattered.
Not that it mattered. We're not the LGT or the LVO or the ABC or the XYZ. No.
It didn't matter in the end, luckily. So that's good. Okay, and then one for the rules adjudicator, potentially. Can this foul blight spawn see this Razorback? That's the.
Because I touched in so I could shoot.
Yeah.
It's. I don't think we'll have a little look and we'll come back. The answer is yes.
The answer is yes. Yeah. So can the foul blight spawn plink the last wound off that Razorback? So he has a pathogen. So he has the ability to re-roll the D6 shots. So he's also hitting 12-inch range. It's increased slightly since 8th edition. So with D6 shots, strength 7 now.
So where is he, mate?
He's here, mate.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. So he gets D6 shots, but I can re-roll this. I'm happy with 4. I'll take 4. Okay. He's also hitting because it's a sprayer.
Mm-hmm.
Strength 7. Will be forced to wound, but I can re-roll these because it's a plague weapon. So I get 2 wounds, and I can re-roll because of Arch Contaminator, because I am hitting a target within 12. I get 3 wounds at -2.
Just 5 ups.
Nope. Oh, it's flat 2 per.
Yeah. Does he go up? He does not.
He does not.
So there's some people
And we'll
inside.
get the more for people inside.
See if they perished. Yep, 2 of those die as well.
So Tom's got his 3 tactical marines out of the exploded Razorback. 3 of those guys left, and it's the charge phase.
Yeah, we're going to go just attempt a very crafty charge over here.
How far do you need?
10-inch, mate.
You're going to turn around so you can look at him.
You've got to see.
It's a 10-inch charge. You need a 10 with this charge. It's a bit fruity, but we'll give it a go. Do you want Overwatch into, Tom? 10-inch charge. That's not a 10. Now,
You've got loads of CP.
yeah, do you know what? I fancy it because I think it could be quite important. I'm
It cause a bit of havoc in
yeah,
the back lines.
can I make you make a decision, mate? I'm going to try that again. Oh, unlucky.
We could all do with an extra inch.
3, at least. Right, that is that, ladies and gents, is my turn.
It's turn 2.
Yeah.
So Tom's turn 2 movement phase. Do you want to talk us through it, mate?
Yep, so I screamed up. Basically, what I'm thinking is these guys, this is just like a big circle of death that I don't want to go anywhere near.
A big steaming nut.
Exactly, a stinking nut of death, which I'm going to kind of try and ignore, which is, you know, potentially insane, but that's all good. I might, with a bit of luck, be able to kill these guys though, potentially with a sanguinary guard. So I brought a bunch of stuff forward to assist them doing that.
Yep.
And I've shuffled some stuff around, like these guys are pretty safe at the back here, so I'm moving these other intercessors
Capping
forward
that
a little bit
objective.
for future stuff, for a future sort of shindig in the middle.
Nice. You brought your Land Raider down here,
Land Raider down there.
charging the flank.
Just fitting down that gap with a little bit of jiggery pokery.
Top down with a little bit of rule of cool.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks for that. And then, that's it really.
And then the scores, Tom's scores from turn 1, coming to the official Rapid Fire Wargaming licenses soon to be issued. Get your applications in soon. Kickstarter coming in hot.
So I got 10 for the primary, and that was it. Obviously, at the beginning of the battle round. A few things that happened in the command phase. I got a CP back, which I will do now. If I can find it. And also, I put the Sanguinary Guard into the Assault Doctrine again, thanks to the Sanguinary Priest.
Okie dokie, mate. Do you want to do your psychic phase now?
Yes, I do. I am going to... I should have checked the range on this first, shouldn't I?
I was going to say you're pretty...
Am I safe? If I'm
you're
not,
not,
I might shove them that way.
you're not at the moment. 24, right?
Yeah.
Typhus is... Yeah, you're fine there. You're fine there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I'll try Null Zone this time.
Oh!
Cheeky.
Do these have an invulnerable save?
They do not.
Nice.
They do not.
No. So it's a 7. And it goes off on a 8. It's
good.
normal.
It's big. It's big. It's big.
Yeah. Anything else? Yeah, just Smite. Which goes off.
Yes.
D3.
Oh.
For 2.
Cool. And then
2, 5.
Shooting. Well, there's not
Shooting.
that much of it, is there? Let's be honest.
We'll
so
do
I
it.
can do it. I will shoot the multi-melter into that Mauler Fiend. Is that what it is? Hellbrute, sorry, mate. Don't know what.
It's alright, mate.
Chaos.
It's alright.
I don't know.
It's all chaos, isn't it?
heretic
It's
stuff.
all chaos.
And then the other guns I could put into.
because this terrain, because Tom is basically in this terrain, you can see
Oh,
through
yeah, you can
this.
see through the arch to these guys at the back, so I'll just shoot them.
Okay.
Just might be able to kill them maybe.
Why the hell not, mate?
Multi-melter. This time,
This time.
the multi-melter's going to hit something. Watch this.
Oh, Jesus. How is that possible?
Just a minute. Come over here.
That is absolutely outrageous.
Mate.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Have
Fucking hell.
a conversation, please.
Right. Okay.
That's so unlucky.
this guy is going to be demoted.
Yeah,
We're going to stamp him outside.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
He must be a scout.
Exactly. Okay. So instead, I will attempt to assault cannon those guys over there.
Yeah. That is something else.
3.
Oh god. 3 again.
And you've gone into the tactical doctrine?
Yes, that's right. Yeah. Okay. So it's 4 at
Bad,
-1.
mate. Not bad, mate.
So 4 3-ups.
4 ups because you're not getting the benefit of, because you're not that up the other side of the barricade here.
Right. Okay. Make 2 fail 2, so 1 dice.
Get some dice for the other one.
Yeah, because the line of fire is coming straight through there. To get the balls of the barricade, you have to shoot over the barricade.
Cool.
And these hurricane bolts have also got -1 now as well, haven't they?
They have a -1, and they should be in hurricane. It should be in rapid fire.
Super
range, isn't it?
duper range.
Because that's 12 inches, isn't it?
Yep.
What do you say?
If you give it a
Little
cheeky
measure.
measure, we're surrounded by dice and tape measures. I think there's something
I
we
can't
can
see.
accommodate.
Is that?
Yeah, just about in. Just about in.
Right. 24 shots.
Five to wound now, is it, Tom?
Yep. Too bad. So 7.
7.
7. That's a blessed number, boss.
It is the blessed
7
number.
at -1 because we're as you said. in the
7
tactical
at
doctrine.
-1, you say? Oh dear, they're dead,
Oh, only bloody. Are they?
aren't they?
No.
-1.
One's on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 1's on 1 win.
You can say he's dead if you want, though.
It's up to you.
Stubbed his toe.
One on 1 wound.
Sarge can stay alive with the Pathist.
So we are back after the shooting phase. Tom, we did all the shooting from these guys into the mythic Blight Haulers off camera because it was just loads of dice.
Yeah.
And
Got one down to 2 wounds, but yeah, just there's so many little bolter shots going in, we didn't think we'd show you.
that's it. So where are we starting off first on the charges?
I will.
Decisions.
Well,
the cogs are
Doesn't really
turning.
matter, does it? I'll do a charge
Oh, what's going on here?
over here. I'm going to
Oh.
charge your thing at the back.
Oh,
Again,
that's
forgotten-
huge!
Forgotten his name again.
Love it.
Hellbrute. With my tank.
Love
Do
it.
you know how much we need?
Love it.
+1.
It's +1, so I think it was like
She's
just
like an 8.
9, so it would be an 8.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. I'll re-roll it for lols,
Oh, bold.
because then I'll get a double 1 there.
Oh, no. God.
Okay, so it does make it.
10, so we'll move that in a second.
Yep.
Do you want to do the charges
Yeah,
over
let's see
here?
what I get over here. Anything to declare when I do this charge?
I'm gonna. I'll actually. I watch there, mate.
Yep.
Because
I'll just roll the charge. So
Because
we
why
know
the
what
hell not?
it is. It's all
That's
right.
a- that's a
12.
Yeah, nice.
That's a
12,
substantial charge.
Yeah, it's a good charge.
So we're going to Overwatch with some multi-melters. We haven't hit anything, and we're going to Overwatch with some missile launchers. Let's try that
That
again.
would have been a 6, that one.
There, there's a
was
6.
There we go.
And it's going to win on a 2. Oh, lovely. And then the bile job is our 3d3, which is nice. This has gone well.
Maybe I've given you my
And
rolling.
one on there, and then 1 wound. Yeah, 1 wound at -1, 1 damage, mate.
So 3 up.
Loves it.
So you do.
Okay, that didn't go tremendously well.
Cool.
move
So
to
we'll
middle.
move the Sandguard in. This tank's magically moved down here, and then we'll move in the Sandguard. Do you want to send in the Librarian or anyone else, or just the?
No, just that, I think.
Cool. We'll move him in. So Tom's gathered his dice for
Yeah.
the Sons of Sanguinius. Here we go.
So this is the swords going in first against the Blight Haulers. Actually, the swords. No, these are the fists first. Fists.
Your -1's a hit on these.
Okay, and then +1 actually, for being next to the Warlord.
Okay.
And I think I should actually use a stratagem called Death to the Traitors, which will just let me re-roll these. Shouldn't really be necessary, but not feeling that confident today.
There's a lot of wounds to get through there.
Yeah, exactly. And these are all 2 damage weapons, which are of course pointless in this situation. Okay, so hitting on 3s, no 4s. They are unwieldy.
They got a weapon skill base 3, have they? Same way you got?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's pretty average, but I can re-roll these. Cool.
2. So would you on 2s now, Tom, with a +1?
Yep.
The same Blood Angels thing.
Okay, so 2. 12.
So what's the minus on this now? Because in the assault doctrine,
They're
aren't they?
fists, so they'll be minus 4. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll go straight through. So how many wins is it?
Uh,
Total? So
12.
2, 8, 10. So that one's on 6. Which units are full? That unit's full?
It's all 1 unit.
Oh, right. So that's 6 left on this one.
So how many wounds went through there, boss? 12, was it?
12 wounds. So 2, 8, and 2 off that.
Cool. Nice.
And then this is the swords. So same thing, but it's -1 to hit, but I'm not unwieldy, so I will 3s because I have +1 to hit.
And move on everything because that's stratagem. And the strength of this sword is +1.
Yeah, so it will be
4, yeah.
Plenty of wounds. This is -4 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah, so
three.
it's minus
So-
5, isn't it?
Cool. So let's see if they start popping.
So I'll just do all 3 of them at the same time because I knew they were all going to die.
Yeah.
Now these pop on 4s. Just the 1. So you just take 1 more wound. That's it.
We've got still no pain
I
on
get a
those.
5 up on that.
Oh, ping pong. 1 takes 1.
Cool.
Ping pong from 2 thing.
There you go. Now, whilst I'm here, I might as well do the tank as well because
Yeah.
I mean, he's not going to. You probably don't want to.
Yeah.
That's this combat down here.
Just 6 attacks.
6 attacks on the
Plus
Liberator.
6s, yeah. So just 1. 1 hit, strength 8, and weirdly, the Blood Angels +1 comes into effect even on vehicles.
Really?
So
Very angry
strength
tank.
8, toughness 7.
Toughness 7.
So wounding on 2s, and no AP though. So just 1 wound.
3 up.
That's fine.
Do you want to do your hits back, boss?
I shall indeed.
The moon base is a very bloody place.
I better just shove him over a tiny bit because otherwise people will say he's hanging over the edge.
I'm come back to me on that one. So I'm trying to get the old profile sorted out.
So the Hellbrute is about to hit back.
Yep. Certainly is. So 5 attacks. What do you want, Tom?
Where do you want it, boss?
Where do you want it?
We'll do it over here. We'll do it over here.
Right, we just want 3s here. We have hit all the times. We want 3s again. No, we don't. No, we don't. Because you're toughness 8, aren't you, you sneaky bugger? No, we do want 3s.
Do you want to hit?
We have wounded all of the times. That's gone well.
What's the minus on
it's
this?
-3s. It'll be 5 ups.
Do it over here.
2 up chassis, that, isn't it?
Yeah. Just 1. So
It's 12. That's 12 damage.
cool. So he's down to 4.
Hellbrook's done well.
And is that your turn, Tom?
I believe it is.
Turn 3, movement phase. Talk us through it, boss. Movement phase and command phase.
Yeah, so command phase again. Tallyman's done a business for me today, so another command point. So back up to 8 again on the old CPs. Tallyman ability has been added to the Death Shroud Terminator, so they'll be hitting on 2s should they get into combat this battle round. And that's largely it. Movement phase wise, obviously nervous about the Terminator element in that bad boy there. Obviously hoping a smite will bring that down a bit, and we can finish it off in the shooting phase of that Hellbrute. Ideally, the Sanguinary Guard are a problem. I've had a bit of a shuffle round here to bring the Death Shroud to this side and push the Plague Marines to that side, because ultimately I want if the Sanguinary Guard kind of come into the unit, I'd rather they hit the Death Shroud than the Plague Marines. Over here, we've just literally moved Typhus and the Plague Caster out, just so they've got line of sight, so they can throw some mortal wounds out to these infantry units here. So yeah, it's just we can pass straight into the psychic phase if you like, mate.
Cool. Well, before we go to the psychic phase, we'll just go through the scores again, because it's a new thing for us, telling people actually
what the score is.
what the actual score is.
Yeah.
So on the last turn, Ross got 15 points for holding 1, 2, and more, and was it another 3 points
For priority targets? Yeah.
So at the moment it's 31-19 with Tom still to score primary. So yeah, going to the psychic phase, as they call it.
Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. So we'll start with the Demon Prince. It's just going to chuck a smite into. In fact, is he? What will be the? I don't do that really. No, do you know what? He'll do Miasma on himself. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't get Miasma on himself. I am going to command point that, because Miasma is quite an important power. Gets it that time on an 8. Okay.
Cool.
So over here, the Malignant Plague Caster is going to do Curse of the Leper on those 3 guys there.
Yep.
And these are 6. He gets it on a 10. I roll 7 dice, and every 5 and 6 is a mortal wound.
Nice.
I only make 3 mortal wounds there. It's not bad. Take that.
So he's out of range of the Warlords, feel no pain for mortal wounds, but he's in range of the Apothecaries, 6 up shrug. I did one this time.
Nice.
Last game he didn't do a single one, so
Nice.
one of those Tactical Marines buys it.
Splat. Good man. And then I'll just do an ordinary smite, which goes off on a 5.
So I will deny that with this Librarian.
Yep.
So I just checked he was in range, and I'll attempt to anyway.
He doesn't.
4 classic.
D3 mortal wounds for 3.
Cool. So again, 6 ups. No, so Sergeant's on 1 wound left. Cool.
Then I'll move into Typhus.
I'll take the.
Cool. Typhus is going to cast first Putrescent Vitality into the Death Shroud. Yes, he does on a 10, and then he's just going to do a smite into the Sergeant. Cast one of these, so it need to be a 5, I believe. That definitely matters on a 9. D3 mortals for 2 more.
Cool. So unless I get 2 6s, he's very dead.
Blammo. Splat. Okay. Did its job. Okay, cool. Psychic phase done.
Psychic phase done. Shooting phase.
Awesome. I'll kick off with a stratagem. So I'm going to use Fire Fever on that Hellbrute over there.
Just do it here.
Yep. Start him off. So, he's going to chuck, obviously, inexorable advance. Means I don't suffer any penalty to firing in combat to things that I've in combat with, obviously. So we're going to be hitting on 2s here because of the stratagem. We hit twice. We're going to be wounding on 2s because of the stratagem. We get 2 wounds. That's 6s, please, Phil. Phil? What's that, Phil?
That's -3, isn't it?
-3? So
So
5. Of course, yes, of course, 5.
Oh, that is cocky.
That's cocked, yeah. Oh, nice. That's good.
Nice.
That's good.
That was, to be fair, that was pretty clutch.
That is massive.
It means he's in combat.
That's absolutely huge. Yeah, that's massive. That is.
Handy.
Yeah, no, that's big. Okay, cool. Here's what it is. We'll go over here. Twin Las into the Sanguinary Guard. No.
What was the reroll for?
It's a cop die, but it's 2 does wound because it's a las cannon.
Cool.
So 5s.
So can I take cover here or not? Because I'm behind it. But does it have to be everyone behind it?
Can he see the ones that aren't behind in a direct line?
Yeah, he can. Oh yeah, he can. So
Yeah.
yeah. So
But can you
anyway, it's
choose
fine.
though? Can you choose?
No, I think in this case, if he can see anyone in the unit, its whole base, then I don't get the.
Oh, okay.
So anyway, sorry. 5 again. There's a top save. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Man is hot.
Suddenly
Wow.
saving.
Man is hot.
We'll do a rapid firing and overcharging plasma sergeant.
Oh, that's what we like to see.
Both hit. Wounds on 3. 1 wound. -4. 6 up.
Nope.
Kills 1.
Feel
no
no
pain.
pain.
So is that
Two damage, yeah. Overcharge.
No, that does not. So yeah, 1 dice.
Cool. And we have a Blight Launcher. 3s. 2 hits. 3s again. Can reroll 1 because it's a plague weapon. 1 wound. -2.
Doesn't save it. Might re-roll that for a CP. What else have you got to shoot?
Bolters mostly. Violent rounds potentially.
As well.
Got him? No. Cool. That's the one I did.
Did you knock your CP off for his fire?
I did.
Fetid fire. Frenzy.
Fire fever.
Sorry, what was that? That was. Do I get Fiona?
Flat 2.
Yeah.
Flat 2.
Is that a 6 up feel no pain or 5 up feel no pain?
6 up on the apothecary. Yeah.
Cool. And then we've got 2 bolters, rapid firing, Death Guard, obviously. So we're just going to hit there on 3s, and we are going to wound on 4s. 1 wound. Loves it.
All right.
Loves it. Okay. That is a problem. That's a big problem. Yeah, I cannot shoot at anything else. So that's the end of that.
So we'll go into the charge. Do you want to go straight to the charge phase and fight phase and everything else in between?
Yeah, absolutely, mate. Absolutely. We will, yeah. Yes,
It's
because
all
we should leave as is.
the magic's happening down here.
It is
isn't
really. I'm not actually going to move really from there. So as I say, yeah, we'll just go straight into the charge phase.
Charge phase or fight phase?
Fight phase, because I don't actually have anything else to charge. Actually, as it happens. So
this is where it gets funny. Does the Land Raider fight first?
Yes.
Because
Yes. Yeah, it does.
it's not a charging unit, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to make much odds. But
You never know.
you never know.
So 6s. It is bracketed, so might.
It'll still be 6, isn't it?
Well, there we go.
That's some rolls.
Hits on 1s. So straight over to
Straight up
Hellbrook.
to me. Oh, not great. Not great. That's all right. And then
3s.
oh, that's not amazing. That's
You
not
might need a
amazing.
CP there, unless you, because that won't pop it, I don't think.
3s. Yes, you're right. Actually, yes, you are right there. Yeah, 2 wounds.
So saved 1.
Nice. Flat 3. So down to 1.
Okay, cool. So that's
Still alive.
That's it.
That Landy's proved its worth there,
I'll
mate.
tell you what, for 310 points, I
had to do something, right?
I've got to do something. Oh, hello. Hello. Yeah. So
Really good. That was a good turn for Tom.
yeah, I think Tom needed some saves there. We'll come back.
Make some big saves there, mate. That's good.
Tombos, movement phase.
Yep.
Turn 3, movement phase.
Okay.
Tombo.
So I got 10 on the primary.
Here we go. This is Tom's prime. This is Tom's score at the moment. Talk us through what you got on that turn, Tom?
I got. What did I get?
So you got 10 primary.
Yeah, that's right. And I got 2 for Oath of Moment.
Over the moment.
So
and you get any more priority targets?
That comes at the end of this turn, right?
End of this
my
turn.
Yeah,
If
so
you
I'll
say
sort
so.
that later.
So talk us through what you moved.
Movement. I've shuffled these guys back a bit. I want to try and stay away from these horrible characters over here a little bit, I guess. In fact, I'll tuck them a tiny bit further back. And this one over here. Consolidate onto this objective a bit more. Sanguinary Guard have swung round here to behind this building. And the characters are up supporting them. At the end of the movement phase, I picked up one of the Sanguinary Guard using the Chief Apothecary, Brother Vetus. And then the other thing that happened is I got the Terminators out of the Land Raider, which is where Terminators should come out of in all situations. Really.
You're not wrong.
Because it looks cool.
There's a little dude over here. What's he doing?
Oh, go on, pop him back. He went to wander off with his mates, but he's meant to be in there. I don't know.
Put him
what
over
he's
here.
doing.
Maybe he's
Yeah.
going to fit over there.
Thank you.
Okay,
Yeah, that's it. So Psychic, I will
Psychic.
try and do Psychic Fortress this time.
What were we doing?
So yeah, I'll do it down there.
Where's the Libby?
Libby's here. Psychic Fortress. Make a little bubble here in case if I can get smashed in the face. So it's a 6, I think, or something like that.
Oh, perils.
I mean a smite. No. Yeah. So at the perils.
Have you given yourself your CP this turn?
Yeah. I will. I'll keep the mortal wounds because the apothecary can heal him next turn. Yeah, so he takes 2. That goes off, and then smite, which also goes off for D3 on the Hellbrute. Just 1.
Just the one on the Hellbrute?
So he's just down 1. That's it. I'll come back for shooting in a minute. All right. So in the command phase, I meant to, and Ross has kindly allowed me to spend 2 CP to put the Land Raider back to full profile. And
He's going to earn his points back any minute now.
that multi-melter, you know,
It's going to hit something.
he couldn't hit on 3s, so now he's going to hit on 4s into the everything has to go into the Hellbrute. So multi-melters first. Let's do it.
So On fours.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think I will re-roll this now.
Oh.
Classic.
Classic.
Yep.
Threes. Hey.
Oh, he's got it.
Straight through.
Has he got no?
D6.
So
Plus
have you
two.
got the new meter? Have you got the new melter?
Yeah,
roll?
so it's D6 plus 1 against the Death Guard 1 against 1. Good.
Oh, it's
Oh,
the
it's
7.
the meaty
He's down to
7.
1.
There you go.
He's down to 1 left.
So let's see if the incidental shots can do it.
Yeah, I reckon it's not going to be very incidental. Now he's down to 1.
Yeah. Let's see. So this is the
Tom's got
assault cannons.
dual Stobart style pockets for his dice.
So,
Strong gaming reference there. If you want
Just
to know what that is.
Fives. No.
Oh, sigh of relief there from Ross.
Ooh.
So he's like, no.
Alright.
It's 1 wound left. It's weird one that. I'm not sure.
So
I'm not
these
quite
are-
sure what I want to happen here.
It's 24 shots for your hurricane bolt now.
Yeah, so this is the first lot. Force. So it's 1, 2, 3. Someone remember 5.
I can see what's going to happen. Tom's going to kill it, it's going to explode, and Land Rover's going to explode, and
It's going to be chaos. Yeah, that'll be nice. 5, 8. And that's 5's to wound. That was 3.
3.
So what doctrine are you in now, Tom?
This is turn 3, so I'm in the
Assault.
Yeah, exactly.
It's got to be assault.
So this is AP1, isn't it? Because of the...
No, unfortunately not.
No.
So you
Wouldn't
saved
no
my
AP.
Oh, is it
No,
not?
no
Is
AP
it not?
on
Hurricane bolt doesn't get. Is that a? That's a
Rapid
tactical.
fire.
That's a tactical.
Yeah.
Weapon, yes. Oh yeah, so Ross made them.
Very nice. That was lucky. Well, unlucky. I felt like I was a bit unlucky on my part.
It swings around about
So
that.
you done well with the melter
'Cause-
melters, and then
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't have been upset if you'd have killed that. Because I'd have auto exploded it and then exploded your landy and done mortals to terminators.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't have been the worst outcome for me.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so down some more shooting. I will get back to you in a second.
here we are, combat.
Shooting phase. So all these lads who piled out of the Land Raider, they fire their storm bolters at this unit here.
Yep.
So you've got a unit of 1 and a unit of 5.
Yeah, don't mind about the unit of 1 so much, I don't think. So I'm going to just try and, because they're on the objective. Whereas this guy's obviously out on his own.
You got Fury the first.
Yeah, going to do Fury the first, and that's it. Yeah. So these will hit on 2s.
That's CP well spent.
And wound on 5s.
And these are the -1 now because the assault doctrine.
Nah, they're
No,
just
no,
normal.
they're just no AP on these.
Oh, so it's just pistols and stuff like
These
that.
are rapid fire, aren't they?
Yeah, so
There you
it's
You still don't
6,
play Marines.
6 no AP.
Oh, that's a horrific roll.
1.5.
You still got your assault cannon, haven't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, is what it is.
Cool. So this is the assault cannon hitting on 3s because it moves in heavy weapon.
Just terminate stuff like that?
No, yeah, they do because they're infantry.
really?
It's a shame. And drop 1. Hitting on 3s. Just 1 at minus.
That's a very cock guy. No, goes through.
Pops that one.
Last guy.
Puppet, Tommy. Puppet. Another film reference.
Nice. All right, then over here, got some more dice prepared for you. Don't worry.
Tom is stacking them up.
Actually.
All right, so this is the Angelus bolt guns from the Sanguinary Guard into these Plate Marines. They're next to the Warlord, so they'll hit on 2s, which I forgot last time.
Cool.
And 5s. So it's 5 at -1.
On the Marines, yeah? Yep. Saves 2, 1.5 die.
All right. Let's see. So Libby will chuck a crack grenade. Oh.
So he took a wound
From his
from the
spread of sickness.
Dubries. How many wounds did that unit just take? 3.
Yeah.
So yes, that's 2 dead. Because he took the mortal wound when they spread the sickness.
Yeah.
cool. And the crack grenade into the Hellbrute. Hits on a 4.
Cool.
Wound doesn't wound on a. Yeah,
What's the strength of a crack grenade?
It's just 6, isn't it? I think.
I've no idea.
Yeah. Then it is the Land Raider.
We've done the
Land Raider, haven't we? I'm going mad.
Done the Land Raider.
So this unit here into. I think this guy's closest.
Yeah,
would you say?
he is, yeah.
He would be, yeah. And so Tom's shooting this unit into this.
Into the Psyker at the front, because I assume.
Playcaster.
Yeah, I assume Typhus is much tougher, so. Toughness 5, I assume.
Yep.
So it's 4.
-1.
No, minus, no.
Oh, the bolt rifle. Oh, these auto bolt rifles.
These are all, yeah.
Okay. 1 goes through. Takes a wound.
Right.
Down to 4.
And I think, I think that's it. This guy's got a bolt pistol.
Oh.
I might as well shoot it into the Marines as well. Not that it's going to do anything, but misses. Yeah.
Charges.
Okay, so I am going to charge. First thing, Sanguinary Guard into both these targets. All right.
Hold on a sec, mate. Just going to double check something here. So you need a 4, but then
A 3, so they get +1.
the 3 +1. So that's there's no point using strat. Go for it. That's a charge.
There you go.
That's a charge.
You can pick your poison.
I'll move them in a second. Yeah, I'll be on the objective. I'll move them in a second. Terminator's in the back. I
charge,
will
mate.
So where are you charging, mate?
Do you have any nasty strats or Overwatch stuff? I mean, they can Overwatch, I guess, but
No.
I'll charge everything in that little blob because I need to be able to shuffle around. It's 4. It's far enough. Yeah, that's all right. We'll do it. Because it's 5
don't
and
get
Blood
greedy.
Angels. Yeah, exactly. That's when I roll a double 1.
Got a double 1.
Okay, cool. I'll shuffle some. I'm going to put these characters in it as well, but I need to sort of work out where everything's going. So we'll do it in a second.
We'll come back with the punching off the face. Fight phase. So Tom has already piled in with the Terminator here.
Shuffle some stuff around so most things can attack. I'm going to use Fury of the First again, of course, for 1 CP.
Is that usable in the fight phase as well?
Yeah, any phase.
Wow, nice.
Or no, shooting and fight phase. So as many as possible attacking these 3 Plague Marines. It feels like overkill, but these are all 1 damage weapons now because I'm attacking Death Guard. So these will be hitting on 3s.
These are all power fists, I assume, yeah?
Yeah, exactly.
3s, not 4s.
Because I have Fury of the First.
First.
One, yeah,
Nice. Very good.
Wounds on 2s.
Or killing on 2s, actually.
So yeah,
That's going to kill a lot.
That will do it.
That will do it.
They damage 3, are they?
No, they damage 1, but they go
Oh,
straight
of course.
through.
Sorry, yeah, of course, yeah.
Because in assault, I don't get a save.
So the sergeant's attacks will go into the Demon Prince. Oh no, I would have declared it. Sorry, I would have declared it into there. So ignore that. But the one guy who couldn't fight will attack this lone Plague Marine here.
He's got miasma on him. Remember?
This one dude here.
The demon. Oh no, him. Is he fighting him?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, mate. Go
Yeah,
on.
no worries.
Sorry. Yep. No worries.
He's only got 1 wound left.
Yeah.
Do it. He says confidently. Yeah, so that smushes that other Plague Marine. And then the idea is I'm going to just pile in around the edge of this rock 3 inches to contest that objective with old matey. Because we said he was in range.
Yeah, so we'll have a quick measure and you might even have 2. Well, it doesn't really matter actually, moment, does it?
No, exactly. They won't be alive anyway. All right, so then, whilst we're here, are you going to interrupt?
So
Most
the charging
definitely,
units,
my friend, yes.
This is
Oh, yeah,
at
of
the end,
course,
so
sorry.
do the
Yeah.
charging units over here, or what's going on? You're going to interrupt, boss?
Most definitely, my friend. Yes.
What are you interrupting with?
The Hellbrute, my man. Into the Sanguinary Guard.
So Sanguinary Guard are innately -1 to hit because of their shiny faces.
Oh, Death Mask, of course.
Here's this Killion, what is it?
Yeah.
Take your word for it, Tom.
Yeah. So I completely missed Ross's dice roll then.
Oh, sorry. So I reroll 1 to wound. Right, so 4 wounds at -3.
Cool. So 5 ups. Another 1. So that's Smash it's 4 of them, I assume.
Yes. How many did you make? Not make one.
No.
Oh no. So yeah, they're flat 3.
Yeah.
The fists.
I think I'm out of range of the apothecary, am I? Signatures.
Are you fighting death or anything on them?
Oh, actually, I'm in range. Just
What's his? Yeah, yes. What's it? 6? Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this guy's in range.
Cool. So, oh yeah, it's 3 damage.
Is it range of the
Sorry.
unit or range of the model?
It's range of the unit.
Range of the unit.
Yeah. Alright, so this is the first 3. I'm looking for a couple of 6s here or there. Right. So 1 dies, 2 die, 3 die.
Good 6 hunting.
Good 6 hunting.
Yeah. You never know. Nah. So they all die. Okay, cool. So I just remove 4.
Yep.
Then I'll fight back 1 with the ones that are still alive.
Probably worthwhile actually. That. I'll take that.
What ones are you going to take, Tom?
I'm going to take the fists, I guess. Yeah.
Go for it, bro.
So I'll leave him in combat, so he has to. Oh no, I don't want to. I'll do this. Yeah.
Okie doke.
So then the swords. So they're going to be 6 attacks. No, 5 attacks each, isn't it?
So they
3, 4, 5. 5.
Many.
Many.
Numerous attacks.
2, 3.
So these are where these attacks all going into those plague marine. Guys.
Yeah. Just, can I have 1 more dice from over there, please, sir? Thank you very much. All right. They will be hitting on 3s now because the warlord is out on his Todd. Winding on +1 for a power sword now, isn't it? So it's
I believe so. Yeah, so it'd be 3s to win. But these go straight through, don't they? It's like minus load.
So it's 3. There's 2 left. So yeah, that kills them.
Kills those 2.
And now I believe is it Ross's turn to choose.
Yeah. I'd. Well, so you say choose.
Choose. Yeah, exactly. Well, no, I suppose you can choose. It's that one.
Yeah,
or
we'll do
that one.
Demon Prince first. 6 attacks, hits on 2s. All hit. Wounds on 2s. Can reroll 1s. No, actually you can't. It's Hellforged Sword. Don't think you can reroll.
So what's the strength for that sword?
Well,
because it'd be 2s. I think it'd be more than 4, wouldn't it? And then
I think
plus 1, 2.
Yeah, I think it's times 2. Or is it? It's not a question. Strength. Yes, it is strength 8. So yes, it's going to be 2
Yes,
wounds.
2s to wound. Yeah.
So yes, that's 5 wounds, mate. There's nothing special about that, is there? No, there isn't. So just 6, 5 at mine. 5 up, though.
Cool. So there's my inruns.
No, of course not. That's 5 dead.
All right. Okay.
Flat 3 damage.
Nice. And we'll do. Do you want to do the hell group now?
Certainly shall. Cool. And then yeah, so 5 attacks on the hell brute. We'll be hitting on 3s.
Actually, I get to fight with the tank. It doesn't really matter. It's not going to do.
Yeah, you do. That's true. That is very true. You do indeed.
He's at full profile, so he doesn't. Nah. Oh yeah, he's strength 8, so yeah, that does actually wound. I know because it's an ongoing combat. Ignore me.
And then this was my wound roll. So that's 3 wounds, 3 6s, mate. 5s. Making up as I go along here.
Yeah,
No.
he's gone.
Does he explode?
Let's hope so. Bam.
No.
Done well. Didn't he do well? I think that is it, isn't it?
Think so, mate.
Here we are after Ross's movement phase, turn 4, and command phase.
Yeah. So yes, command phase. I have actually done. So I've got 1 CP back, obviously, which I did forget to do. I've got the Tallyman's roll, 7+, makes it on a 9, so I get another one.
So good. That's
It's succeeded every time. So
yeah, it's nice.
So back up to 5. Command phase. Obviously, my +1 to hit has gone on to the Death Shroud Terminators. I can't use my Mortal Wounds ability on a demon keyword character, regrettably, as that would have been amazing. So we might figure that next turn. But otherwise, we've just moved out. We're just going to try and kill as much as we can. Hopefully, sort of sit on some objectives for the last turn, try and maximise the primary.
We bought these Death Shroud.
Death Shroud, I've definitely eyeing up the Sanguinary Guard here. As is this Hell Brute, eyeing up this bad boy. This kind of needs to go quite well, really, because I haven't got any more obsec, so I need to clear this area. That's kind of quite important. Over here, bit of a mishmash. Obviously, more wound output here, ideally. But I really kind of need to be making that charge. So it's a bit of a toss-up as to what I really necessarily do there. So I'll have to wait and see. I'll figure about that out later. But Hellbrute and Demon Prince over there should be able to kill those Terminators in combat and reclaim that objective. That would be a hell of a turn if it didn't. But so we'll see.
Cool, let's go through the scores now. At the start of battle round 4, Ross got 5 points there.
Yes, you did.
And did you get any more for priority targets?
No, because he says it's the end of my turn, so if I control it at the end of my turn, I would get it.
Right, okay, so at the moment the score is 39-32, and we're going to have a look at the overall score now, so here it comes. Here comes the magic. Oh, there we go.
It's close. It's very close.
So we'll come
Really
back. Do
close.
you want to go straight into the psychic phase?
Yeah, I can as happens, mate. Yeah, if you want. I'll do a smite from the Demon Prince into the Terminators, which fails. Yeah. I'll leave that. I'll leave that over here. I will do Curse of the Leper onto these guys here. That goes off. That's what does it? Curse of the Leper on a 6. I'm gonna have to double check that.
If you can hear giggling in the background, it's because our timing flicking over the switch was absolutely impeccable. Seamless, absolutely seamless. I'd like to think we'd get that nailed down, but I don't think we will.
Coming to the App Store at a very reasonable rate.
Yeah, it's coming into the App Store at about $17.99
per month.
per month. Subscription-based service.
That does go off on a 6.
So it goes off on a 6.
Yeah.
What's it dialed in?
I've done it on here. Right, and because the contagion range is going to be 4s. So we've got 4 mortal wounds, mate, on that intercessor unit there.
Sure.
Not particularly. Cool. And then he's going to cast. He's having a thing.
So you get on 4. Why is it 4 ups? Because
the contagion range reduces their toughness.
Oh, you have to roll over their toughness.
I have to roll over their toughness.
Nice.
So it becomes 4s when I'm in
Nice.
7-inch
Cool.
contagion. Yeah, so that's that. The playcaster. What else is? I don't really want to do any more of that. So I'm just going to do a smite now. Goes off on a 10 for D3 for 2. Cool. Awesome. And then Typhus is just going to do putrescent vitality on the Plague Marines. Yeah. That goes off on a 9. That's okay. And I am going to leave that there for the psychic phase.
Shooting phase.
Shooting phase. This Hellbrute here is going to chuck 2 las cannons into this Librarian.
Okie doke.
Got him one.
Just from Psychic Fortress.
So 5 up. Okay. 1 hit. Or 1 wound.
5 up.
No.
How many wounds that Librarian got?
He's got
Not enough to
he's
survive
got, he's got a 2 next to him.
Yeah, no, he's only got 2. I might as well see bet. This never works though, does it? A 5 up and re-roll.
Always
Re-roll.
works.
I've never done that.
100% of the time.
Yay!
Nicely
Delayed
done.
inevitable.
Nicely done. The fat
60% of the time.
Actually, leave it as is.
Another field method. Rattling them off.
Stop.
So the Plague Marine unit here is going to chuck their shots into these guys, but I don't actually really think anyone other than 2 can actually see. Agreed. So only really the Blight Launcher can. So 2 shots, misses with 1, and then misses with that, and that's that because there's no Arch Contaminator anywhere near there. So that's the end of that. Okay, done. Charges. Nice and quick.
Not shooting old sloppily balls.
The reason is I don't want to increase the charge
fair
distance.
enough.
I feel like they stand a better chance of killing them in combat.
Yeah.
So we are going to first start with the Hellbrute going into the Terminators. That is great success. In the Death Shroud, I'm going to charge the Sanguinary Guard. They're going to make that on a 7 comfortably. In fact, we'll go that way. The Hellbrute's going to charge a Librarian. Comfortably. Over here, the Malignant Plaguecaster is going to charge this unit here.
What's he on? 2, 3, 5.
Right. Oh, that's a lot of dice.
I don't know how many fell out your hand.
Let's try that again. 7's going to make that reasonably okay.
Yeah.
Typhus is going to have a crack. Also 7. Now
That's really close.
that's going to be pretty
measure.
tight, isn't it?
Pretty close.
I think that makes it.
That's fine.
I think that makes it. Typhus is going to go in there. And the Plague Marine unit's going to do the exact same thing. Into the same unit. 6 should do that. Yes, it does. So I'm just going to move him slightly. There, that's right. And 6 is just going to come in there. Okay. That's pretty much all the charges. Done.
Cool. Do you want to go straight into the fight phase?
Yeah, go for it. Start with the Death Shroud.
Wise choice.
Reasonable thing to do, isn't it? Let's be honest. Okay, so these guys obviously got the Tallyman's bonus as well, and we also have Arch Contaminator there as well. So with this guy here, so as I say, we're pretty much rerolling everything here. Let me just grab some dice bow and I'll be with you.
Death Shroud are about to attack the Sanguinary Guard.
They are indeed. So going to be hit on 3s. That's a horrific
That's
roll.
because they have +1 to hit.
That's so they're +1 to hit.
And I'm -1 to hit, so
Correct.
it cancels out. Well, I needed that.
And these are going to be re-rollable. Cool. So, yeah.
They've already gone 2s. Are
Their strength, I believe their strength 8, these Man Reapers. What's their strength? No, they're not. So it will be 3s to wound.
Cool.
Strength 7. -3.
Where's that?
7.
7. Easy.
7 5-ups. Selected number.
So I'll make these in my sleep.
I've got to do the Sergeant differently.
Yeah, not a single one. See, that's what I mean. Statistically, I feel like I should have got a 5.
They're flat, so are they all gone?
I would have thought
Flat
so.
2. Flat 2 damage? No.
Yep. No, there's no range on that. I think.
Cool. So there's that.
Thank you.
Death Shroud have actually done something today. They definitely haven't used them very well.
Might as well interrupt, I guess, on this.
Yeah, somewhere.
Are you going to interrupt?
Doesn't really matter, does it? Just might as well. Yeah, I guess the Terminators. It's just, yeah, it won't do very much. Doesn't matter.
You were charged.
I was charged. That is saving grace, isn't it? So I'll do the fist first. Where's my I might just use Fury the first as well. Do I have to declare that at the beginning of the phase? I don't know.
No, it's fine.
Alright, so these are hitting on. Has he got any minuses to hit this guy?
No, he's smite like you did the smite last time.
So Power Fist is unwieldy, but it's +1 to hit. And then 2s, I think.
Does he get the bonus for
No, you're right.
charge?
I was charged.
I charged with him. Oh, fair play. Yeah, 2, so 2 wins.
I will.
Oh,
Might as well.
oh.
No,
Look
it's just foolish trying to.
What's the damage on the power fist?
Well, it's 2.
2,
it's
but
nothing.
what,
Yeah.
1.
Yeah.
So 2 demon saves, 5 ups. Makes 1. 1 damage, and I'll have a 5 up shrug. No, takes a wound.
And then the Sarge. I'm giving him too many attacks. 4 base, and then 2 Shock Assault and Savage Echoes. We're only on 2s because of Fury the first. And then a Strength 4, Toughness 7, so 4s because of Bones.
Ouch.
Just 1.
Any minus on that, mate?
Minus Power Sword.
-3?
Yeah, 4.
And 4.
probably.
So
Yeah.
you demon save 5 up. No. and disgustingly resilient. Like, next time.
There we are.
Cool. And I'll hit you back then with the Demon Prince. Demon Prince, the Prince of Demons, hits every time. Will wound on. Can't remember.
So I think he's running on
2s, I think. It was Strength 8. I think it was Strength 8, but I'll double check now. Doesn't reroll once, so it'd be 5 wounds at -3. Yeah, he's tough 7 strength here. Right.
Strength 8, yeah.
Yeah, buff on strength on the Hellforge Sword.
and then -1 toughness as well.
And then -1 toughness as well, absolutely right.
So, yeah, dead.
Dead.
Sleep well, heroes.
So I could have used those invuns last turn would have been more useful, I think. Maybe. Some invun saves. Sorry, mate, yeah.
Right. Cool. And then done. I'll fight with this Hellbrute here.
You can just pick him up if you want.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't think he's got a 5 up. Well, he's got a 5
He might survive, man.
Yeah.
There's every chance he could survive that.
Maybe.
Especially if I roll 3 2s, mate. Yeah, I'm going to re-roll one of those. It's controversial, but... Yeah, another hit.
3 hits.
2s to wound. Don't roll, no ones. Oh, you fucker.
Oh, PG.
Sorry,
PG.
sorry.
I'll bleep it.
Sorry.
So, Psychic Fortress. Hey!
Oh, there he is. Hero of the
And he was
Imperium.
going to take him off.
I
Yeah,
was
it's
going
like,
to pick him up. So
you
that's
little
a
babe.
lesson to us all.
That's so unlucky. Wow, that's huge. That is huge. Okay,
Yeah.
here's what it is. Here's what it is. Them's the dice, people. Okay, over here, I will pile in. Typhus can go around there, and then these guys can all go here.
It's a bad day for those guys.
Yeah.
They'll be seeing their death visions very soon.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, I might as well hit with Typhus.
So yeah, might as well.
So I think he's 6 attacks as well. I'll double check in a minute. I'm pretty certain that's right.
Forward
Oh,
first.
transhuman. Yeah, fair enough, mate. So they all hit. Force the wound because of transhuman. That's only going to be 2 wounds.
Minus something big though, I imagine. Is it 4?
It's going to be -3, flat 3, mate, for Typhus. Yeah.
So if I make a 6.
So let me just double check
Yeah, if it's
on
-4,
that, mate.
that's
'Cause he might even be -4. No, -3.
Double 6.
No problem.
Bang, bang. Cool. Oh. So you got there 3 guys.
Yeah.
Anything particularly naughty in there? Melter guns, nothing like that.
No, it's a heavy bolter.
Heavy bolter.
Everything's dead.
It's all dead, Dave.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think you attacked back with your Librarian, Tom.
Yes.
Oh yeah, watch
Librarian
out.
can hit back.
You guys.
Watch out, Death Shroud.
Yeah, I had to throw out, I guess. I suppose I can difference really. It's a big stumpy thing versus something else. So, Space Marine Librarian. 3 attacks, do you reckon?
No idea.
3 base, do you reckon, or 2?
I'd say they're usually base 4 Librarians, aren't they?
I don't know.
Base 3?
They're pretty rubbish. I'll bring his. I don't think I've ever fought with him in my life. So 3 base and then 2 for Savage Echoes and Shock Skull. Cool. Heal 3s. And it is strength. Strength +3. Seems a bit intense. So strength 7. Is that possible?
Okay, wounding on 2s.
So 1, 2, 3 at -2.
Oh, wow.
3 at -2, so that will still be 5s. He makes 1, 2 damage.
D3.
D3 -1, 2.
Just 1.
Just
Down
1.
to 1. Brutal turn there from Ross. Pretty brutal there.
Sure.
Yeah, basically made the charges really. So you can move that guy living is a pain. So I was rather hoping to hold that objective.
Well,
yeah,
you've denied me it, so it's,
I've denied you it. That's the
Yeah,
idea. Yeah, that's the idea.
We'll hold it next turn. So it doesn't matter.
So here we are, Tom.
It's all gone Pete Tong, hasn't it? But that's okay. We're going to just sort of play out this battle round to see I can kill for fun.
Yeah.
Basically.
Because we've got our new shite, obviously our new fantastic.
Yeah,
Scoreboard.
we want to see a few more points appear.
Yeah. We'll play it out, try and get some epic moments, and we'll see how it goes.
So back round 4, I get 5 points for being on this objective.
Yeah.
That is it. So then I'm going to do some shooting.
So Tom's Librarian.
Oh yeah, sorry. Use my last CP that I just regened to, upon wings of fire, my Librarian out of that sticky situation.
He's gone back to the battle bars
he's decided things are a bit too hairy.
reassess the situation.
Exactly. So in theory, I could come down next turn, but we'll probably concede at the end of this anyway. So these are salt bolters. I'm going to shoot this character. This is the point in the game where you just go, I'm just going to see.
Yeah, see what you can kill.
Because I do have assassinate, so it does sort of give me a few points. So yeah, not a single one. It just seems statistically unlikely.
Yeah, clutch moments, mate.
Crack grenade into that character from my brother Vitus.
Yes.
Who misses, and 4 bolt guns into Typhus, just because why not?
Because why not?
So 3 hits, 2 wounds, no minus.
No minus. Cataphractis, that'll be 2 ups.
Let's say, and then the heavy bolter. 3 hits. He's got no minuses to hit, has he?
Nope.
Nothing.
No one's.
All right, so let's just do this combat here for the fun of it. I'll do a charge here.
Yep.
Which can't fail, and then I'll charge Typhus with these guys.
Sold.
Just to sort of
I love it. I love it.
sell themselves.
Hero
I mean, actually, no, I won't bother. That's just silly. I'm going to leave them alive because he'll just interrupt and kill them all.
The light aircraft is going to come down, scoop them up, so they can fight another day.
You know what? What's his attacks like? Is he
Tallyman?
Yeah.
Nothing significant at all, mate. No.
Okay.
He's
You say that.
Not against Terminator armor.
He's a dude holding a clipboard.
Smack him with a clipboard. All right, well, I will. I'll charge Typhus because these are the sons of Baal, and they will have their pound of flesh before they get ripped into small pieces. There we go. That's it. I will hope that he'll survive. So I'll attack with the guys in front of Typhus first. They've got 1 base and then 2 extra for being. This is the. What's his one actually? Just counting out random dice now. 3. So yeah, because tactical means only have 1 attack, don't they? That's what's different about them in Primaris.
Yeah.
So your 3s. What's his toughness?
5.
So 4s. Enough to kill him.
5 at -1.
Enough to kill him.
Come on.
Enough to kill him.
3s. Oh, it takes 1.
Takes 1.
It was a
Valiant effort. Valiant effort, chaps.
yeah. Do you want to interrupt and try and kill old brother Vitus?
No,
don't.
I don't.
Fair enough.
I just think that's unreasonable.
It seems unfair.
It is
It's just,
unreasonable.
he's just doing his thing. Okay, what we got here then? He has got.
What is he? Is he a captain?
No, he is a sanguinary priest.
Sanguinary priest with you.
He's got a jump pack and
Featured in White Dwarf, what number, Tom?
Oh, I don't remember.
But he's White Dwarf featured anyway.
Yeah.
Do you know what I will do? Because he's looking a bit obnoxious. I will at least turn him around.
Yeah,
to
that
face
feels
him.
more.
There we go.
More
Yeah.
epic, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right. So he's got 3. He's got a chainsword and he's got savage echoes and shock assault, and he does hit on 2, which is kind of unusual.
Cheeky.
And then it's the 4s because he's toughness 5, I assume.
Toughness 5, yeah. Oh,
Oh, they're classic.
1 wound.
Yeah.
Minus.
No. Oh well,
It's got to be something.
Chainsword
Assault
2.
Assault minus
Yeah,
2.
So start
So
his chainsword.
no, it goes 3.
Yes. Took a wound off that. I took a wound off that random,
That clipboard,
character.
that
guy.
like the dude who's standing in the street
What
asking
I
for
did,
money.
he runs up and he grabs his clipboard and just throws it on the floor like that. Yeah. That's it. That's all he does.
That's it.
Right. I think Typhus is going to have his pound of flesh back now.
I think so.
I'm quite happy to just pick those guys up,
2s,
but it's fun to kill things. So.
all hit. And it's going to be, I think it's strength 7, so 3s.
So there'll be 2s because they're -1 toughness.
Minus 1 toughness, absolutely. So it's going to be, that's 6 ups for all of those, well.
Oh,
Six
no problem.
ups.
I'll take these less dice.
Oh, you've got tainted hands now.
Yeah, that's
Not
pretty
bad.
good.
I
I should get some of those.
They've been absolutely, they've been cleaved in half, I'm afraid.
Yeah. Splat.
Splattered. all
Right.
across. And the tallyman himself, the boss that he is, hits on 3s. He hits all of the times. I'm assuming he's probably 4s.
No, but it'll be 3s because -1 toughness.
-1 toughness. Yes, I suppose you're right. Probably is, mate. So there won't be any minus on those, and it'll be 1 damage.
Cool, so it's 2 ups. So he takes a wound. Oh, not 6, he doesn't though. Oh, he doesn't.
So we'll tot up the scores.
Yeah, and we'll just sort of work through what turn 5 would have been score-wise as well.
We'll work it all out.
Yeah.
Cool.
Perfect.
So there we go, boys.
Yeah.
There it is.
Good game.
Yeah, it's good.
Buddy.
Yeah,
Good game.
cheers,
Appreciate
Steve.
it.
Well,
Yeah,
there
little
we
one
go.
of them. Yeah, that was a good one. I'll tell you, I thought that game, I felt it was right in the balance, sort of midway turn 2-3, when the Land Raider on the far side survived the Hellbrutes, guns and fists, and disgorged obviously the Terminators. I thought it was a bit. I think a real spot above it.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
thought it was really interesting. I had just a brutal turn 4, didn't I, in the fight phase, and it swung it back my way. But
Yeah, exactly.
great game.
Yeah, I left a
enjoyed
few
it.
things on that counter punch you did. You sort of came out from the centre because you didn't really need to be there
Yeah.
anymore. You made some charges. I sort of left
Yeah.
things a bit too close to stuff. I didn't consolidate away far enough, etc. But yeah, really well played.
Yeah, it was a good game.
It was good fun.
Happy with the secondaries?
Yeah, obviously oaths. Like, you know, I wanted to be in the middle.
Yeah.
But actually, as soon as all that blob of unkillable and this guy sort of forcing me to fight last meant that
Yeah, that's good.
charging in there was suicide.
Yeah.
Well, in hindsight, what would I have done? Do what everyone else does. Take like 30 Sanguinary Guards.
30
right?
Sanguinary
Just
Guards.
like,
Yeah, they
did-
are a murder machine.
yeah,
a lot
they
behind them.
killed this thing, and they came round. They took that objective for a turn, killed some stuff off it.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what.
Anything you think you'd bring and add to the list that you think might be a good counter for the Death Guard?
Probably.
I
I don't know.
suppose by
Probably more
extension.
Sandguards, isn't it? More
More
Sandguards,
Sandguards is the
definitely.
answer, isn't it? More Primaris, I guess. Like just
Yeah.
some stuff to, get onto objectives and hold them a bit better.
It depends what
Obviously,
you
like
want to play,
spending-
mate, it depends what you want to play, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Well, exactly. This was like a fun sort of like I wanted to use a Land Raider because I had painted it recently.
Why the hell
and also
not?
the Razorbacks.
Why
I just
not?
got some new
Cracking
stuff.
unit.
Even the Dreadnoughts, I just painted some multi-motors for them, so I brought them in. So yeah, we don't think anyone was thinking, this was a competitive game or anything.
No,
really,
not at
but
all,
we're
not
just
at
sort of having some fun. But yeah, I think that's why you don't, as Blood Angels, you don't really need to bring those big vehicles. Like 310 points for the Land Raider. Shooting isn't up to much. It did get up the board, and the Terminators got up the board, which is cool. But,
very cool.
It's obviously
Very
a waste. It's a waste of points, really. But it is fun. And it
Nothing
looks cool.
cooler than outflanking Terminators in a Land Raider.
Exactly. They're sneaking up the side, just
Yeah.
avoiding the installation.
Yeah.
And then like Terminators are great. I think you need some support characters, and also just all these, all the -1 damage.
The
brutal,
monster damage, yeah.
brutal against the guard, brutal against the Terminators.
You're sure you're quite power fist heavy.
Yeah, exactly.
That never helps.
Yeah. So, but like D3 might have been useful in this matchup.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, good.
No, good game.
Well, thoroughly
Thanks very
enjoyed it,
much.
mate.
Yeah, you
Appreciate
too.
it.
And that's
And,
just the final scores.
yes.
We sort of like went through in our head what turn 5 would look like, and it was obviously.
There would have been more sickness spread, more objectives
spread.
claimed.
Yeah, exactly.
More.
So that's without the painted score. So Tom, if you want to, do you want to go and flick it back? Can we see what the actual secondary scores were?
Sure.
So showing off our new homebrew scoreboard.
And it's
So
not
this
like
is
it's not like
without
something
the-
automatic. It's just me pressing a button.
Yeah. So it's obviously that'd be 92-56 if you was thinking. So here are our secondary scores at the end of the game. There you can see Ross has scored pretty well there. Not gonna lie, it's pretty strong score in there, and Tom scored reasonably well too. But yeah, so another strong game from Ross and his Death Guard.
Yeah, Death Guard proving once again why they're so good late game. You're never really out of the game with Death Guard. You always feel like you hang on. If you just sort of stick in there, you just find that resilience really comes through, and you can pick up points later in the game. It was another. I really thought I was on the ropes turn 3. Sanguinary Guard were sort of murdering me down this flank, but yeah, again, I'm quite surprised to see again that they've just hung on in there and just you keep accumulating points, and before you realise it, you've got a decent score under your belt.
Yeah, awesome.
It's but mate, thoroughly enjoyed slinging clues with you again, pal.
Always good. Always good. It's been too long.
Yeah, absolutely. Hope you've enjoyed that, guys. I know we did. That's another one. We've been Rapid Fire Wargaming. Have a great night.